Matt Marsh in the afternoon.
The entire programme, romantic as it is dedicated to the village of Bapchild. So we're going Sittingbourne Way today in Bapchild. The whole programme not coming live there, obviously, but
but
nonetheless, our thoughts are with you, Bapchild.
Yeah, originally Bapchild, apparently Bapchild is a village and a civil parish in the Swale district of Kent. About 2 miles east of Sittingbourne, it lies on the A2, and according to the 2001 census, the parish has a population of 1,068.
So not the biggest village in Kent.
Not the biggest village in Kent, but there's an awful lot going on in Bapchild, let me tell you. Well, let the people of Bapchild tell us.
Indeed, yeah. If you have connections with Bapchild or, from around that area, give us a call. We'd love to hear your stories on 08459 811111. And stay with us. You'll be amazed at what we unearth between now and 4. We mentioned Bapchild.
Yeah, lots of calls about people in and around Bapchild. What a thriving community it is. On the line to you, Marsh, is Andy Hudson, and he is chairman of the parish council in Bapchild.
Andy, afternoon.
Good afternoon to you.
Is it fair to describe Bapchild as a thriving community?
That's a perfect description. What else would you say?
Well, exactly, yeah. Tell us a bit about the place for those who don't even know the village.
Bapchild's only a small little village. I mean, it's one of the nicest things about it. It's so compact, so you can walk across it in 5 or 10 minutes, and that just makes for a great community spirit. I mean, it's. I've lived here for about 10 years now. You're situated right on the A2, so you've got good transport links to Sittingbourne and to Faversham, places like that. But you're right in the countryside as well.
Mm-hmm. And a mix of housing, is there?
Yeah, quite a mixture of housing. Yeah.
Now, what is there to attract people to Bapchild? What do you find to do there?
There's all sorts of events that happen throughout the year in the village. There's lots of school events for parents, like the Wine and Wisdoms and the Fates and things like that. And there's loads of kind of sports activities, from badminton, football, table tennis. And then the village hall do lots of fundraising as well, so there's all sorts of other events that happen throughout the year, so never short of things to do.
No, absolutely not. And the parish council obviously busy as well. What occupies your time at the moment?
There's always something going on in Bapchild. Unfortunately, that's probably one of the downsides, that if there is any, that there are a few major projects planned that do impinge on Bapchild, whether they be housing or new road projects. That does occupy a bit of our time.
And that's true all over the county of Kent, isn't it?
We're not unique.
Is it a balance for you on the parish council? Because obviously, there is a demand for housing, isn't there? But people don't want to, as you said, part of the attraction of Bapchild is the size of the village. I think it's precisely that. It's about gradual growth that can be contained. I mean, a few years back, just before I moved here, there was a sort of extension of Bapchild from about 350 to 450 houses, and it's taken quite a while to get the newer part of that community sort of engaged in village activities. But I think we all see ourselves as one and the same now. And in the next 20 years, we will expand by more than 100%, so another 550 houses. So that, in our view, is quite a substantial expansion, and it would have been great if that perhaps could have happened slightly more gradually, but... 20 years is quite gradual, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's all on one site.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
And finally, on a personal note, what are you doing tonight for Valentine's night, Andy?
Well, unfortunately, the wife's not feeling so good today, so nothing.
Oh, what a shame.
It is a shame. I should say hello to the wife and kids because they're listening downstairs. But, I think a quiet night by comparison, because she's a bit flued up at the moment.
Oh, I thought you were implying it was laryngitis. Do the wife and kids have a name?
Yep, Zoe, Jamie, Ashley and Bradley.
All right, they'll be cheering for you because you did yourself proud. And Bapchild as well. Andy, nice to talk to you.
Nice to talk to you.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.
Anyway, we're also asking you this afternoon, do you live in Bapchild? Can you tell us anything about Bapchild as a village? Lots going on there. There's a very, very thriving cricket club in Bapchild. They have badminton classes in Bapchild. They've got a bowling group in Bapchild. And Gordon's sent a little email to say, hi Pat, Laura, my stories of Bapchild. Oh, yeah. When I was a kid, my Uncle Fred and Auntie Ella, Harris by the way, used to live in a little bungalow opposite the Fox and Goose pub in Bapchild. It was the smallest bungalow I've ever seen. It only had 4 rooms. It's still there today. Extended now, though, he thinks. He used to manage the farm and run the farm shop next door. Many a happy hour spent there. My mother was born in Bapchild, Lillian Mount. Many a happy time spent walking from there to Tongue Mill through the cherry orchards. Wonderful. Well, he's getting a bit poetic here, isn't he? I have fond memories of Bapchild, being born in Tenham. There's a good village to have on your programme. There you go. That's what we want.
Absolutely.
Big up Bapchild.
Do you know, I've just been on Google Maps, Google Earth, and I'm looking at the bungalow now, and sure enough, it does look as if it's been extended over the right-hand side. But the great thing about Bapchild is there's a great feeling, and this is, you know, when you go to places like this, there's a great feeling of openness. And, you know, you're surrounded by fields up that end of the village, and it's a great place. Good stories. Thank